following material may contain sex, coarse language, and violence.
Of course! Of course!
So we stow the armor for Jace because she wouldn't be able to interpret it. So I've done there.
Oh, I suppose. Do we move over to that southern building? Rotate around.
Work along. I'll do as we're walking. I'll do another
still
paranoid check of the windows because I thought I saw something earlier.
Apparently.
15 for paranoid checks of all the windows.
Look over to this place. It too has replacement doors. Why are you like this? Why are you like this? You were not like this normally. Why are you like this now? I do not like it. I do not like you.
No, sir! I don't like it!
Desist! Over here, this building seems to once perhaps a bit... Well, the building once seems to have been a clinic, but someone has got the old spray paint fake sign up, and it says saloon.
Oh, they had a cantina and a saloon.
Right beside each other, what do you know?
And similar complicated multi-stage lock on the door?
No, it has a lock.
Just like a padlock one?
Like an electronic lock.
Uh-huh.
Is there any, I'm guessing there's no setup that's like an intercom or a doorbell equivalent or anything?
No, of course not.
Okay.
What's the DV?
What'd you get?
I got a 12.
It's not enough.
I got a 17 on round 2.
Okay, that is enough. But you're now spending a bunch of time, boringly.
Mm-hmm.
Roger loses interest and he wanders off into the mysterious alleyway full of ninjas.
I swear. I was wondering whether just to go knock, 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 hello, is anybody here?
You can do that. Oh no, he's disrupted your attempt.
No, I'm not saying
and
I
now
won't
you
do
have to
that.
roll again.
I won't do that because he's working on
you don't know that though.
That's why I was going to do it and decided not to. But I will look in, is that like a container of some kind that's that blue, that grey...
That dumpster? The dumpster there?
Like,
it's a dumpster.
Oh, sure, I'll rate a dumpster. I've got no dignity.
Dumpster, smaller bin,
Yeah.
rubbish bags, some kind of machine.
You mean that active working terminal?
Oh,
that you walked past and was described?
Oh. Well, we might get to that.
With its big tall screen, like a regular screen, but it's like vertical.
And a big green arrow that points to it.
It's got complete net access, built-in firewall, so that the ghosts from the old net can't hurt you.
Complete maps, yeah.
Complete maps, yeah.
Roger, you heave the dumpster lid open.
Hey!
And you find a mysterious and beautiful woman.
Is she...
Just lying in the dumpster.
Um...
She's clearly been here for some time. Even though there's no sign of decay. She's like covered in dust and...
I'll just put my natural hand up to her cheek.
It's cold.
Oh, I think she's dead.
Glassy eyes stare up at you.
Fleur!
We...
Since Gravy Boy's busy, I found a woman in here, but I think she's dead.
Squeeze past.
But she's not like rotten or anything. But she's cold to the touch.
This is a body.
Yeah.
There's no person here.
No. That's a shame.
A German knife from the looks of it.
You can tell.
The only kind of linear frame full body conversion that passes, really.
Oh, I thought you were reading a star sign. Bloody hell.
What is your star sign, Roger?
Sagittarius.
Sagittarius. All your friends are laughing behind your back. Kill them. Take down all those naked pictures of Ernest Borgnine you've got hanging in your den.
What do you reckon we should do with her? Just leave her here?
If it is intact, you could sell it.
Wouldn't that make me a dirty scav?
It's difficult to say. It's a thorny legal issue.
It's a full body conversion.
If there's no med pod and brain in there, then no, I guess.
I guess we'll show Jess and Gravy and leave it up to... If anybody's going to be able to do something with her, it's Jess.
Dead are dead, parts are parts, the dead are parts.
I wonder what happened to her.
She died.
Well, I know that, but...
Or she has been put into another body and had no use for this expensive piece of equipment.
Yeah, it doesn't sound likely. Unless she got lost in the net.
One day this will be me.
Why are you so fatalistic?
Because I'm already dead.
No, you're not.
You don't know that.
You're flesh and blood. You're talking to me right now.
Would you be surprised to know that it is possible for the dead to talk to the living?
Are you talking about like if there's a recording of somebody who's dead and then you play it back to a living person?
Edward Hargraves wears the name of a woman on his arm. And he talks to her. He loves her.
Oh, his virtual bird.
It is difficult to compete with that.
And so you're trying to. I didn't know dead people got into relationships.
You're right.
Or are
Foolishness.
Are you trying to do something to feel more alive? By connecting with somebody?
Perhaps it is just an irrational fancy.
I don't think so. I reckon deep down in there's a living Fleur trying to crawl back to the surface. And subconsciously you want her to.
Possible. But I'm not aware of subconscious thought. By definition.
Yeah, that's what makes it subconscious. But that's why you do things like that every now and then to go against your whole I'm dead thing. It's because deep down you don't really believe it.
It is also possible you are projecting.
Nah. I'm not that smart. I'll just wander off.
That was perfect. To Roger when he had the conversation.
Yeah. Well, no, Roger's thing is say something that sounds poignant and philosophical, but it's full of holes. So you walk away before they can start poking and prodding at the holes.
One of these days it's not going to be.
No, somebody's going to be like, no, come here, you motherfucker.
We're not going to be able to walk
We're
away.
We're not leaving the conversation. What was that?
Nothing. Anyway, so eventually you make another check to open the door.
I thought I'd made that check.
You got distracted when she rubbed past you.
Oh, I got an 18.
And she'll come on back. So how you doing now?
15.
Haha! Fuck you!
18 after 2 more attempts.
Well, eventually you succeeded. The door opens and you walk on in, sans Roger. They hiss aside and you walk on in there.
I'll just call it's open
And then
as
they
I
hiss
walk
shut
in.
behind you. Well, look at this place, huh? Oh, you can't see it. Hang on. There we go.
It slid back up.
It slid back up.
Huh?
There we go.
There we go.
Fadgets. Looks like, it's a couple of tables. And looks like a makeshift saloon. There's even a counter immediately to your, I suppose, right.
Mm-hmm. Was there light in here at the moment, or?
Yeah, skylight provides light.
Okay. And there's definitely still some power to certain systems. The locks still function. I'll walk
Roger
over.
has found a dead woman.
Huh.
Full body conversion body. A Gemini.
Ooh. Interesting. And you're sure she's dead?
Quite.
Well, we'll see about that when we get back out there, I guess. Not exactly what you expect to find in an alley. I'll look over and I'm going to check for frickin' traps as I go over behind the bar. I get a 4.
You don't find any traps.
Well, walking over there and I haven't died, so I haven't triggered any either. At least any with them immediately for
So you
consequences.
step up behind the bar, and like you're a bartender, and you pretend you're wiping out a glass with this mouldy old rag I suppose threadbare old rag you found. And just miming away at it.
Come a mime down.
Oh no, another character.
You made him, pal.
He's 16, searching like on and around behind the bar for stuff. And
Looks like this bar hasn't been used in a long time.
anything useful that was taken or pillaged at some point.
Yes. There's a weapon lying on the floor on the far side of the room, but it is so smashed a little bit.
This was destroyed as well.
It's a pity. It looked like some kind of energy bazooka.
Maybe
So
enough.
there was lots of useful stuff that was taken or pillaged here, but it's gone because
It was a take.
Okay, so Graves is just like Moody Blues, and he winds back 20 years,
there we go.
and Moody
Space
Blues
bazooka.
morphs into like this like scientist Mexican who's just like, I have finally perfected the research into the alien weapons we found.
So I'll say to myself, sort of under my breath, in the hopes that Fleur won't hear it. Looks like some kind of space bazooka.
Space bazooka?
Well, I mean, what else would you call this? Pile of rubble.
A children's toy?
Possible. I hadn't thought about that. Damn, Roger getting these ideas in my brain.
Roger admitted to me he is not clever.
Sometimes he seems smarter than he is usually. I'm not entirely convinced whether or not that's drugs or not, though.
Roger bursts into the room, a chupacabra hanging from his penis. I thought it would give a good blowjob, but it just hurts Graves up. No, none of this happens, obviously.
Obviously. But that is also hilarious.
the mental image. Hello.
They're called goat suckers.
Just grabbing the horns and trying to wrench it off. Ow! That makes it worse.
Stop biting. Why would you do that? Why do you even have teeth? Fucking blowjob goat. Eventually they get it off him with a plunger. You have to equalise the pressure.
Oh.
Anyway, none of that happens.
Yes.
Why are you laughing? None of that happened.
It's still what didn't happen was funny.
An alternate universe. That was hilarious.
So don't burst in that case, right?
No, you burst in, but
Oh, okay. And will you find?
Nothing much. Some kind of bar, funnily enough, but abandoned and ransacked now. I'll move some pick up one of the pieces of space bazooka rubble and drop it on the ground. Just more rubble. Collect all the bits of space bazooka, aren't you?
he's going to roll weapons check to see if he can assemble it, isn't he?
I just want to see if it only got a set.
More Dakar!
Wait, it's a weapon.
Well, more a toy or just
I
a
thought it was
random
a
pile of parts.
Bit of plumbing or something.
Maybe. Someone took umbrage with it.
I don't know if Fleur told you, but there's a woman in the dumpster out there.
Yeah, Gemini frame or something.
Don't wonder if I should tell Jess about it. She might be able to, but whether she has the moral fortitude to go through with it, I don't know.
You could always just sell it on back home.
But it's
It's a little
extra,
suspicious to be hauling around, I suppose.
Yeah, it's a little bit like it's gonna probably slowly decay over time as well, the body.
Well, the brain unit or whatever they call it, maybe.
But any of the meat bits, I should say.
Full body conversion, I don't believe there is much in the way of meat bits.
Okay, I don't know how it works. But it's extra weight, and we'd have to be carrying around, and that half track already uses up too much stew.
That is true. And I've yet to find any here. Let's go see, maybe Jess has that other door open.
Yeah. Also, there's that weird terminal thing between us and the...
Oh yes, we should stop and have a look at this probably incredibly important terminal.
Just as you arrive there, Jess gets the door open.
Ah, perfect.
So we apparently ignore the terminal.
Well, with the door open, maybe we should sweep the inside before we poke around at this. Just in case there is a bunch of goons waiting to get us.
I hate goons. Especially the ones what are waiting to get us.
Which is a remarkably high percentage of them.
Especially here in Mexico, it's worse than bloody Night City. At least I know why most of the people in Night City want to kill me.
We bust inside, ready to kill all the goons. There are no goons?
No. The door closes behind you.
Uh-oh.
Oh, for fuck's sake, why do you do that every time? You know,
It's not
they
weird.
keep turning the fucking dogs off because there aren't dogs. And they keep turning back on. There. Like,
Maybe
keep
Brendan's
Brendan
been turning the dogs on.
God damn it. As I stay silent, Brendan.
Stay silent, they need never know about my dog fucking.
God damn.
Sexy Shibu Eater.
What's that red thing across the room?
Dog.
That's a tanuki.
Okay, so that's a charging coil, wall-mounted charging coil. So it looks like this is some kind of netrunner's lair. There's like all kinds of tech here that's barely working.
Ooh. You know they were
And as from out the big window, you can see the sandstorm hit.
Oh, we got in just in time.
Jess says, "Well, it looks like we're all trapped in here now."
Let's listen to the sandstorm passes. We didn't find too much of value in the building so far, but there was a full body conversion in a dumpster.
What? What? Hang on. What? Why didn't you tell me?
This is us just telling you now.
Could have brought it in. I could have examined it.
Well, the dumpster should still be there once the storm
I think
is
the dumpster will protect it from that sandstorm. Looking pretty good, Nick.
You could go out and get it if you wish. Meanwhile, this is clearly a netrunner's lair.
Oh, is there anything here you can use?
Potentially. Let's go and have a look. I'm just going to actually go have a closer look.
I wouldn't know what I was looking for, but...
Well, there's some kind of gun on the floor over there.
Indeed, there is. Looks like it's been cannibalized for all the useful parts.
Boo!
Being an alien space weapon.
Oh, now we have to say in front of Jess, oh, it's another alien space weapon.
That'd be stupid.
Cool.
You're totally going to go pick that up.
I'm going to go look at it, yeah.
There's something else as well. just in front of that glowing blue box that you may see. Looks like a mask,
What, the
maybe?
Tesseract there?
Looks like something there, maybe
Oh,
like
there.
a gas mask or...
That glowing blue box is an old cyber deck. Real old.
like big emplaced unit old.
No, like it's opened up
Oh.
and it's locked into some kind of machine.
Oh, yeah.
Ah.
And beside that is a fridge, big freezer,
Oh, that's
Oh,
the... And then that's that.
yeah.
and then there's a net running chair.
Oh, down in the corner there,
Yeah.
yeah.
That makes sense.
The blue oblong thing near the gun is a table.
And little... Looks like a bottle of drink.
Yeah, it's an old abandoned bottle of drink.
Okay.
Is it full?
No.
You bastard.
Damn, 120 round cylinder. I know there's a bullet in here somewhere. I will make my way up to that.
X-Shot do something like that. It's got like this big ring, and it's got you fit like 50 or 100 rounds. Could you imagine? No, it's like a regular looking thing, but it's just got the. I think it's called the insanity or something.
But it sounds like insanity.
It's like, God, that would be incredibly awkward and shitty, but like the gimmick is neat and it's
Yeah.
cheap. Like that's the thing I love about X-Shot is they're cheap.
Yeah, they're just all cheap. I wish to go over to that cyber deck hooked into that machine.
Mm-hmm.
And begin assessing what's actually going on there.
There you go, Blimpy boy. That's gonna take you some time. So you jack in.
Is there any information I can glean from it before I go to that extent?
Yeah, this old cyber deck is like an EBM Robustra. They were never popular. They were never good.
Okay. But people use what they can get sometimes?
Well, I mean, they're sturdy.
Right.
They're over-engineeredly sturdy.
Which
like,
could be beneficial.
which makes
if you
them
will.
4 times bulkier than any cyber deck of the era. And therefore, like about 12 times bulkier than what people are using today, what passes for cyber decks.
Good sturdy base for modifications, I guess.
Mm-hmm. Although EBM made that very difficult by basically just making all part materials just like really thick.
And you need to be a higher level tech to do much on it. Am I able to
As
tell?
such, it can only fit like 4 programs.
Oof. Rough.
It's got 4 slots for programs. But, you know, cyber decks back in the day,
Yes.
they didn't install programs so much on the guns. Okay.
Okay.
So maybe there's something just installed.
Right. Okay. Can I tell what is installed in its slots?
No,
Like, yeah,
it's in Espanol.
okay. It's in Spanish.
See, that is what I said. Okay.
And anyone doesn't happen to speak Spanish?
Can't you just change the language settings? And
I mean, is that an option? It's a weird thing.
No, because it's written on the cartridges.
Oh, okay.
These are like 8-track sized things.
I'd have to res the programs or something to
Yeah,
see
yeah.
what happened. So
maybe
if I
they're all
were,
the same as English, but they just got L at the start of them.
it's not quite how that works. All the
Anyway, it's
time.
all like handwritten on there, and they're clearly like homemade cartridges, like 4th party
someone,
cartridges.
Fourth part of your arm.
Yeah.
someone handmade these.
This cartridge seems to be printed on some kind of crack.
Roger eats one of the cartridges.
So, if I were to run this, whatever is going on here, would I use that cyber deck or could I also put mine on?
What do you think?
I have to run that one. Well, as
You'd
an-
also have to disentangle it from its machine that it's in.
am I able to? I want to figure out what the machine is.
Electronics check.
I'm gonna go potty, so I'll let you play with that while
Could be
I.
a 13.
No.
Jess, do you have any idea what this is?
I'm not a net runner.
This is a machine that may not be net related.
I'll try and have a look.
And then I follow up with 16.
And she got 23. But the thing is, if you're not a net runner from the era, you kind of don't know what this is.
Right.
So she would say something like, this appears to be some kind of, I don't know, docking station, or... It's like plugged into the ports of the cyber deck, and it's doing something. I don't know what.
While she was having a re-examine, if I got a 16, would that
Still not enough?
Not enough, yeah.
Unless you want to spend a bunch of precious luck.
No, it's too early to go spending all my luck. Unless I'm trying to cut someone's head off. Then it's okay. Net roller luck.
Man, this just needs to be like maybe 2 inches longer in the blade, and it would actually be like a substantial... I think it feels like slightly undersized. Like I can wrap my stubby fingers all the way around that. Maybe it's... I mean, it's not for kids. They weren't advertising it for kids.
Yeah.
And like, kids are going to want to bash it, and you probably shouldn't.
No, like
this
a proper
definitely
bash will
feels...
break it.
This definitely does not feel combat ready at all. Like, that's just a slab of acrylic.
Yeah.
There. Anyway. Yeah, you...
Well, I'm going to check for architectures now that I'm in here. It's probably going to be one, but you never know. I could roll fucking garbage. I get a 7. Ping.
There is a node in the little machine, and there is a node in the room.
Okay. If I were to just...
And there is also one in that computer on the desk over there.
Interesting. So if I wanted to use to jack into the little machine, the current cyber deck is already plugged in. So if I were to just to use that
Well,
one.
you actually can't use it while it's plugged into the machine,
Okay.
because the connection point is what's plugging into the machine.
Right.
You could use your cyber deck to try and access the node wirelessly, though, like you normally would.
I think I'll go with that then. We'll start there.
Okay, password.
Well, I will res... ID, whatever it's called? Worm? Actually, in case this goes... Because I assume I'm in the architecture now. Go to the elevator. I will res my protections.
Okay. You can be all the coward you want to be.
And this has got mixed up somehow, because this shouldn't be in here. It should be... So it'd be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5... I might have to look at the programs on my thing. I think they've got a little bit jumbled up, but that's fine. Res, Armor, Sabertooth, and Worm. Next round of actions, I will have a crack at that password. What is my DV? You get a 10.
You need to beat 10.
I'll just have a second crack. I rolled pretty poorly. There we go. 14.
No.
Oh, net action 2. I guess I'll keep track in case something kicks off.
You are forced down one level.
Ooh, uncomfortable.
Into a control node.
Okay, remember you have to take control of it before you know what it connects to. 13.
That's good. This controls the recombinant dock.
Recombinant dock. I assume that's what the machine itself is plugged into is.
Look, this EBM cyberdeck, its transfer speed is very slow. It's like physical, like transfer speed is very slow.
Yeah.
So in order for all the rewriting of the custom code that has been programmed into this, you need a recombinant block.
It's just like a bigger cyber deck.
Think
to
of it
plug
like a
into.
slow cooker for technology.
Okay. So it's currently transferring something? Or is it just like idle?
It's idling right now. They're performing its 1,450 second check.
Am I able to get a log?
It
of
basically
activity?
simulates the net environment and tests the cyber deck
Okay.
for stability and reliability
Right.
by running it through simulations. That's what it's doing right now. If you disconnect the deck right now, it will destroy everything on it.
Oh, okay. Because it's mid check.
Yep.
Okay.
It's not a good check, it's not a check.
Can I look back at the reports of the last check and just see what its feedback is on the current cyber deck?
There's still some instability.
Still some instability. Is this the last floor of the elevator for this node?
It is.
ETA on the... can I tell it to not... once it finishes its current check, to not run anymore?
Yes, you can.
And how long does it... ETA on the...
Looks like it's going to take 2 days.
2 days. Okay. I suppose I can always come in, tell it to cancel the check, and then remove it safely afterwards.
You think you could do it.
Okay.
I certainly would encourage you to just flail around. That's how it would look. Yeah.
I will safely jack out of this architecture now that I have control.
Jess is like, well,
It's kind of like a testing machine, in a way, for Cyberdeck.
is it useful to us? Is it what we came here for?
No, I don't think it is.
Let's
Unless
find what we came here for.
the Cyberdeck could be what we came here for, but we can't remove it.
You just said it wasn't.
No, the machine isn't. Cyberdeck has four unknowns installed on it at the moment.
But it's not dangerous to us right now.
Not current.
Okay.
Next, I will start with the node in the computer.
Okay. You. The node in the computer. Gravy Boy finds himself standing in the old net. The neon net of this town. He's in the room of the old net.
Oh, whoa.
Yeah.
Oh, hang on a minute. I've got to think
Oh,
of
you
this.
got the car still over there. Maybe that's intentional.
Net car.
Accessing archives.
Oh. Have you noticed something? The buildings with the
Yeah,
the destruction is, it's actually in the net, old net, it's got the buildings there.
yeah.
Obviously, the truck and these guys and your icon isn't there.
Yeah, it's some things have just
This is
carried
actually
over.
just like a look. It's the neon net.
Well, the first thing to do is to see if a certain unfriendly fellow has followed me here.
You look around with your interface.
But before raising any programs for safety.
I love
11.
the moody net. Sounds like that's something I could go to sleep to ways. Just relaxing.
You don't see him around.
Okay.
Of course, everything is like very distorted, and like you see like the color bleed and the chromatic aberration from the neons and that. So maybe it is a bit difficult to look around. Everything looks pristine and nice here. Now, of course, because you're jacked into the old net, It works a little different in you being a new Netrunner boy. You don't know how to move in the net, really.
Not properly.
You're used to physically moving around and just locking onto nodes and doing the elevator thing. This is kind of a different experience.
It feels strange, but I'm not currently in danger. I'll take this time to res my defensive programs.
Okay.
Sabertooth. And then I will spend some time, while I have the relative safety of this current moment, to play around with movement in the old net. Try and stay within the net structure of this building. So that I'm...
You find that you are tethered to that node.
I'll try... I don't know if I want to... Tethered to that node, does it kind of limit me roughly to the building's reaches? Or to, could I, like, go open the door, or try to open the door and have a look out beyond?
You can't move.
Okay, I can't move at all.
You can turn in place, that's about it.
Okay.
Move around your square, as it were.
And the building is otherwise empty. No digital occupants.
I didn't say that. There are a number of shapes in the place, silently regarding you from where they are. Some of them are humanoid. Others look like sort of like maybe digital animals.
Right. That might have looked bad then, that I just started raising defensive programs.
Yeah, well, everyone's looking at you like you just farted in the middle of the church.
Greetings. I didn't expect to run into company here. I won't cut it off, even though I can't understand it.
Spanish.
So I didn't quite pick up on it, but I have encountered such language barriers before. I take it this is one of the fabled ghost towns. Sorry to intrude. I cannot understand.
This little one's not worth your trouble.
Ah.
Gravy,
Hello.
what are you doing?
What do you mean, what am I doing?
You walk into these people's home and you start raising a bunch of aggressive programs?
Yes, well, I expected
Like
a certain...
ones that are completely unsuitable for the old net.
Yes, well, they're about all I had on hand, and I expected a certain malicious character to be about. We figured out how he's tracking me. He's stored some small component of himself on my agent. We managed to figure it out because it was clogging things up. Every time I would connect to the old net, it would, like, download him in a way. I will de-res the programs. We have arrived, as you can see.
To everyone else, by the way, he's just standing there rocking on his heels slightly.
That's fine. What I will do, because
He's
you
drew
could
a
get set on,
mustache on him.
because he might get set on fire.
Start pissing him.
I'm gonna pee in that empty drink bottle over there, and then prep it just in case.
Jess looks at you. What are you doing?
What if he gets set on fire again? I've got to put him out.
We have water.
But we need that to drink.
We have shower in a can.
Well, I might
We need that to
after.
clean ourselves. And if he gets set on fire, he'll need it to clean himself too.
Does he know that you're going to douse him with pee?
Again?
I don't think so.
Jess does one of her patented Jess sighs.
Look, I needed to pee anyway. Stop looking. I mean, I know it's,
Roger, no.
Well, now that we've met up again, might be able to tell me what exactly I'm looking for here.
Gravy, this is our place.
Yes, I've managed to surmise that to some degree.
Which can only exist because the infrastructure exists here.
Yes, I've noticed this is a common trait with...
Server farms, abandoned and old.
Yes, Mexico seems to not have been policed up so much. Maybe not possible.
Poor, naive Edward.
What's your meaning?
We're very good at hiding.
Yes.
Come over to the bar. It's not really a bar, but that's how you're going to perceive it.
Yes, I don't seem to be able to perceive a method of motor function. It's an issue I seem to be having.
You don't know how to move in the old net?
Apparently not.
Or you're still connected using a modern cyberdeck?
That one.
Right. Moving here is a program.
Program?
You'd need a movement program. It would be autonomic if you were connected properly. The interpretation for moving would be interpreted by your connection and your cyberdeck rather than... Because right now, there's nothing... Your cyberdeck doesn't have the equipment or the programming or the hardware necessary to interpret your brain's movement instructions and interpolate that into the correct program. It's why cyberdecks these days are so small, because you're not expected to do it. You need a big old cyberdeck with all of that stuff built in. And that's what I'm hoping you'll find here. Maybe there might even be an elytra or something lying around. You need an edge.
Well, I found a... Give her the name of Poop Cyberdeck.
And what was that?
I forgot it.
Again?
I don't recall the name of it myself either. No. I just remember it was an old, big, fat one.
Well, it's easy to forget like the name of a thing. I wasn't sure if we were going to be taking it yet. Was it just going to explode?
Did your character die? Thing.
Yeah.
Well,
It might work for that purpose, but it's currently in some kind of testing phase. It'll take a couple days to pull it out, apparently.
like locked into like this little machine thing?
Yes.
It's still here. It might work.
Yes, apparently 2 days to finish the current cycle, but I might be able to cancel the test and remove it, potentially. It comes preloaded with some programs, but I can't speak Spanish. Well, read Spanish is more the issue here. But that could be what we're looking for. How many of these little homes are set up in
That would be
these
tough.
regions? I'm going to assume many?
More than you'd like. Less than we'd like.
Well, if everyone is relatively peaceful and have as many...
They're not.
homes, I see.
These ones are, because that's the point of this place. And unless, of course, some meat body comes on in, whipping out his little programs like they're going to do crap here.
Yes, well... When you're expecting devil, better something than nothing.
And you think a saber-tooth is going to do anything to
It
me?
may buy me some time.
With your regular cyber deck, it's like a paper tiger.
Well, we managed to disable him with guns last time.
Yes, but you don't have a server farm ready to access here, and if you shoot our servers,
Well,
it's
yes,
not going to go well for you.
Whatever it is that crash landed just to the north of this building,
I have no knowledge of that.
it's emitting some kind of strange green glow. Doesn't it interfere with the network at all?
No, we haven't noticed anything.
I'll just be aware of that. There's something going on there, but we dare not get too close.
You need to jack out.
Do I?
You're connected with a regular cyber deck, yes?
Yes.
To the old net. The data stream's going to cook your brain if you don't. You're not in ice, Roger.
Oh, shit.
Edward.
Good point. Yes, well, for now I'll hop out and see what else is about the town once the sandstorm ends.
Sandstorm? Where is this place, anyway?
Santo Paraguay.
Yeah, I know that, but how far down Mexico?
I'll give her the rough caves.
Oh,
we've traveled.
pretty far down. Okay, that explains literally nothing.
Well, I may see you again after I've done a little more poking around.
Better.
Be careful.
Bye.
Check out. Yeah. I'm alarmed by the colour of the contents of that bottle, Roger. You're going to tell me it's just a yellow glass?
No. It's plastic.
Well, I've learned that one of the old fairy tales is true.
Oh.
This is referred to as a ghost town, colloquially by various netrunners. About a home for...
Oh, you met some net runners.
Well, in a way,
I mean, you met somebody in the network.
yes, this is a home for, I don't know if they're lost or just hiding, for AI. They congregate here. Apparently the point of this place is a peaceful habitation for non-violent entities, which kind of leads me to believe there are ghost towns full of hostile, violent AI who would absorb all your information.
God, I hope you properly purged that stuff from your sober deck and you didn't deal to a bunch of peaceful people that
Just
he's
because...
gonna destroy now.
Just because they're peaceful doesn't mean they're not capable of violence. What we came here to...
defense is a good offense.
Yes. What we came here to find was this, or something better, and I'll go over and tap the other cyber deck. We need one of these old school cyber decks to more efficiently operate in the old net.
You plan to go into the old net?
Well, it seems to just be happening around here. I pop into an architecture to try to help us out. Bam! Dungeon. And then bam! Devil. With something like this, first out I can actually move about the old net properly.
You have a cyber deck, though. You can't move through the net.
So the modern machines weren't really designed for proper old net.
Why
net
not?
running.
Aren't modern things supposed to be better than old things? Says Jess, tech expert.
Yes, but we're not supposed to go on the old net anymore. So more modern, lightweight units were developed to handle the more isolated architectures of a modern world.
Less corporate spyware, got it.
Yeah, I'd hope so. So
we're looking for more of these.
yes, well, we may be able to unhook this one. We could wait 2 days.
And you didn't
Claire's
see...
looking out the window. I do not think we're going anywhere yet.
Yes, so
That is pretty bad.
we may be trapped here for longer than 2 days.
It's a good thing we found that food.
Yes, that's true.
Jess is like, now what's this about an alien weapon? Since I have nothing else to do, I might as well look at it.
Oh, this.
Oh I get to do Jess's weapons check. Oh, we're
Runs
not,
on-
we're not in the net
And while she's
anymore,
looking
hang
there,
on.
so I'll be like, so Devil wasn't in there this time.
No, so either he is not willing to just suddenly appear amidst a host of other AIs, unprepared, or he was not able to track us this far.
Or he wants to lead you into a false sense of security and make you think that he's gone when he's not.
Yes.
So
Well,
that
she
he
got a
can
20.
spring at the right time.
Damn!
You may now look at the thing and know what it is.
Oh, thanks.
And read it out for the class.
Well, it's not an alien blaster for one, you idiots.
Thanks,
Oh.
Destiny.
Destiny. Can't remember her actual, like, big old nonsense name.
Justine. It's
Yeah.
Justine, but I mixed Justine and Chastity, which is the next name, into Destiny, because it also sounds like Destiny. That's,
I like it,
Child.
Destiny.
Destiny.
Hmm.
Let's not tell Steve it's too good of a name.
I'm not cutting it.
That would be a good test if you listen to the notes, which you
It's
will.
staying in.
It's staying in.
Then you can just start using it all the time.
Weapons. I'm guessing it's some weapons. Even if it's not working. Oh. Okay, I'll read it out. This is the Zero Plaza 1 Scorcher. This energy weapon fires bolts of charged energy but cannot ablate armor.
Okay.
It cannot auto-gite?
Auto fire. Sorry.
Oh. I'll edit that so... It cannot auto-fire, okay.
And therefore also cannot suppress.
Suppress, yeah.
If you look at the details, it also has a smaller magazine than normal. But it uses energy cells instead of bullets.
Easily rechargeable. Not quite as easily as las packs, but they work. Just throw those in a campfire.
Yeah, so damage 5d6.
Ooh, assault rifle damage.
Assault rifle range table.
Yeah. Weapon skill, shoulder arms. Can be concealed. No! Hands required 2. Rate of fire 1. Quality poor. Ammunition type battery pack. Probably what we've been seeing around, but a lot of them are fried.
Yeah.
Magazine size 12.
It's like 12 shots per charged battery.
Oh, it's got alt fire modes and special features. Suppressive fire and auto fire 4.
Probably because it was based
Probably
off the
because it's
assault
based
rifle.
on an assault rifle and I can't remove those.
Yeah,
Oh,
that's why it
sucks.
has a description.
That's why in the description it says you cannot auto fire
Yeah.
this. I could have just given it 9 bullets, then you couldn't anyway.
Yeah. It's a shame that you can't just edit those.
So it's like a poor quality assault rifle, but it uses energy packs instead of...
Yep.
And it can't...
Which also means, therefore, it cannot use... well, it can't anyway because it's an exotic.
Yeah.
It can't use alternate ammo types. You have to use the energy packs.
I got my armor-piercing energy pack.
Incendiary energy pack makes a lot of sense.
Yeah.
But smart energy pack?
Sex
Sex pistols!
Interesting. I'll leave it equipped, mostly so I remember that it's there, but I realise I don't have...
What's its value?
Wait, does it have... Because all of these...
It's pretty valuable.
All of these always come loaded. Is it actually loaded and working? at the moment?
No.
This one was mentioned as and
Yeah.
there was a battery in it, but it was flat.
Yeah.
I forgot to drain it.
I'll just fire it a bunch of times to get rid of it.
Well, at least we know what it is. Well, it's still the matter of the repair. Exotic.
I'm actually auto-firing it just because it drains it quicker, even though it can't.
Energy weapons.
They need to
can fit
collaborate
high
with Zuru X-Shot and release Helldiver's foam-firing blasters that are cheap,
cheap.
but look just... But it's a scale and look just like...
The last one was a 10 into a 10 just to fucking drain it.
Oh my god. But yeah, no, that would be great. I'm gonna print a senator soon. I also found there's a terrible non-moving parts file for the more recent hand cannon that I can't remember the name of that I just got and then never used.
The grenade pistol one.
No, the one from the pack after that. From
Oh,
the
the...
I can't remember. It looks more like a Deagle.
Yeah.
It's just like a less good senator.
See, the thing is, I just want a little destroyer to just put on a little stand. And I know you can make them.
I just need to find a file that's good enough.
So the one you made wasn't good enough.
I haven't made one yet.
You know. It's like they need to start release the helmets. Like I don't know who the Diamond Select, I think, does helmets and that. Just like hook up with something there.
Yeah, you'd make a bunch of
This,
money.
Like strike while the iron is hot.
Yeah,
this
yeah.
has an
Probably
error.
I know setup, but
This has an error.
how's that?
Well, even though everything in the weapons, because I don't think this is you putting it in wrong, everything in the weapons says it uses battery, and I've double checked it and gone deep in. It says basic ammo in the actual main thing, that it uses basic
You
ammo.
might be able to change that. Because there is an ammo type.
Give me your phone. I actually did change
Because
the
it actually
ammo.
is. It says-
I changed the ammo type option to energy
Yeah.
pack.
It does say that. Because that's why I double checked, and I double checked in ammo types in the store to see that it's like.
See, the thing is, you have basic assault rifle ammo in
And it
your
won't let
inventory,
me load it,
and
so
you
it's
can't
just-
reload it with
Yeah,
it.
so I think the error is just how they've written it.
Yeah, it is. Hang on. I'm just going to add a battery pack to your inventory,
Make sure that it can load it.
and then attempt to load it.
And then we'll just.
It says
Okay.
basic ammo, but its basic ammo is battery pack.
Okay.
Okay, perfect.
Oh, actually, I know how to drain it.
I'm mostly
I'll just hit
mentioning-
auto fire. That'll drain it of all but 2 rounds. And
Yeah,
then-
that's what I did. Yeah.
Oh!
I just mentioned it because I know you sometimes do bug reports to them, so I didn't know if you. Yeah.
Oh, those are some fucking good numbers, though. So yes, you can infer from that. but his stress still has the Sam. And
I always kept this now. I've got an old one of him with the Max.
You wanted to keep it.
I just wanted to keep it because I love it. It's funny.
It's my poor lonely Sam sitting out here all by itself. I need to get a Max for him.
Well, I could have my Max out here beside.
No, you should enjoy it. At some point, I'll probably move Sam into my room just so I can enjoy it. But like right now, I don't have a bunch of room in there because I've got all the linen cupboard stuff that is mine piled up in there, so I can't access half of my room
Nice.
because the never-ending everything. So anyway, yeah. Anyway, yeah. Anyway, yeah. Anyway, yeah. Anyway, yeah. Anyway, yeah. Anyway.
Night train to the end.